Hi, I'm Casey Healy, Director at Century 21. Welcome to this month's Landlord Digital Newsletter. So what's been happening over the last 30 days for us as an agency here at Century 21? We've leased 17 properties. Now, yes, that's a little bit down on our numbers. That's just because we have basically a 0% vacancy rate. So everything we are leasing at the moment is more new business that's coming on. So we're having a lot of new business come forward, which means Nicole's kicking some really big goals there. So that's great. We've leased those 17 properties. All 17 were leased at the asking price. So there was no changes in rental for those properties. The average rent for those properties leased was $527 per week, and they were leased within 5.2 days. So average days on market, 5.2 days. To say the rental market's on fire is a bit of an understatement. It's phenomenal how many tenants we're having through inspections, how many applications receiving, and how fast we're turning properties over. So usually we'll see in the winter markets, average days on market will kind of creep up a little bit. But at the moment, at the start of the week on Monday, we were down to 4.3 days average days on market. So really good turnaround time, obviously maximising return for our clients there. What's happening with Century 21? So over the next 30 days, about 3 to 4 weeks, we'll actually be vacating our office. We will have skeleton staff here, so reception and one other staff member, just for key collection, that type of thing. But we're actually moving out because we're having a full office refit. So pretty exciting. We can't wait to see the finished product. Newcastle Office Interiors are doing it for us. We're having everything. So the whole office is being refit. So everyone will have their own new fresh space. And there goes an ambulance behind me. Their own fresh space, obviously making them more productive, just a nicer place to work. So we're really excited about that happening. Nothing will change. We're all set up to work remotely, so all of the same service will still be available to tenants and landlords. We'll do lease sign-ups at the property during that period of time, just so people don't have to come into the construction zone, but everything will still run as normal. Currently our arrears, so really proud of the girls, the team here in working on this KPI. Our arrears are currently sitting at 4.19%. Now that equates to 4 tenants over 4 days in arrears. So that's really, really low. It's about $4,317 to be exact. With our tenants in arrears. So the girls are really working on that KPI and have brought that down phenomenally. Really proud of what they have achieved here. This month also seen the start of Jacqueline. So Jacqueline's working with Nicole in a pod. She's slipped into the team really well, really fitting our culture. It's like she's been here for years, so it's really nice to find that member that just fits with us. So Jacqueline and Nicole have been working together over the last month. If you haven't already spoke to Jacqueline, you will speak to her if she is managing your property. She's with our office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So 3 days a week at this stage, just while we grow that portfolio, but it will lead into full-time work. Nicole's loving the new property management role as well as a BDM, so it's working really well. What's happening? New change. So from the 1st of September, we're actually changing our inspection software. So we're going from Inspection Manager, who I've been with for probably the last 8 to 10 years, and we're moving to Inspection Express. Now, the main reason for that move was just because they have the electronic service of the condition report. So when we issue a condition report, the ingoing condition report to a tenant, it can be done via email. The tenant will receive the report. They can add any additional comments. It'll ask them to take a photo. So they can't list a comment without taking a photo of the issue. And it's just all electronic. So with the changes in legislation that happened on the 23rd of March, we can't actually sign a lease without having a condition report. So by having this being able to be served electronically, it just makes for a smoother process for the lease sign up. You may also see this month we've changed our email addresses. So we've gone to the Microsoft 365 platform. Just found that our email addresses were a little bit long, so just really shortened them down, casey@c21newcastle.com.au. So we have gone to that platform. So if you see emails coming through from 2 different addresses or different addresses, it is just the person's name at c21newcastle.com.au. That's probably about all I have for you this month. As I said, I'm the director of the property management business. If there's any way we can improve our service, if you've got any suggestions, feedback, we're always open and love to hear it. If not, have a great month, and I'll talk to you again at the end of next month, let you know what's happening, what changes, what are we seeing, what's happening in the rental market, and just keep you updated every step of the way.